Now to get down to business with Cosmo Macero, Manil and Associates. He's at our Beacon Hill studio tonight. And Cosmo, casino gambling on the fast track. We've been talking about it over the last few years, but now it appears it could soon be a reality here in Massachusetts.
That's right, Mark. Hey, full disclosure for the viewers, our company works for Mohegan Sun. Any independent analysis, though, here has to conclude that there's more momentum than ever behind expanded gaming legislation in Massachusetts, and for the first time, what looks like real political consensus, and that's the key. The real deal here was made weeks ago. Common ground between the governor, the Senate president, and the Speaker of the House.
Seems to be driven by the economy, jobs, but I mean, if you look back last year when this was all coming up, unemployment was even higher in Massachusetts. It's just because we're another year down the road in this bad economy?
Yeah, I think so. The decrease in unemployment has been merely incremental, and I think the overwhelming impact of the broader economic picture, nationwide, even globally, has people thinking, hey, you know what? This is an industry that could deliver jobs in a big way and tax revenue for the Commonwealth, so let's take a hard look at it, and that's going on right now.
We're expecting jobs and more money for the Commonwealth with a solar company by the name of Evergreen. They're now in bankruptcy, got a lot of federal funding to be here in Massachusetts. There's a company, though, in California called Solyndra, and it's worked beautifully for them out there. Not so much here. Talk about that.
Well, it's worked beautifully until recently. The stories are very similar. Solyndra now the subject of a House investigation in terms of federal funding they received, $500 million. It sounds really familiar. Executive branch of the government puts a lot of faith in an industry, makes a big bet, and the bet comes up not so good.
And finally, pay sites on websites. For example, the Boston Globe introducing their pay site. Sign of the times here, because we've seen this before, and the readers don't buy it, literally. Yeah,
about 8 years ago, a number of newspapers, the Boston Herald included, as well as New York Times, experimented with paywalls. Consumers weren't really ready then. Well, the Boston Globe, being a pioneer now, is betting that they are. A lot of folks like myself and you, Mark, kind of getting a free ride on news websites. They want to capture that revenue from people that they feel really want to engage in their journalism and want to pay $3.99 a week to do it.
We only got about 20 seconds. Do you think it's going to finally go through this time? Do you think, like gambling, this will be a success down the road?
I think that in order for the industry to sustain itself, something has to change with the business model. And separating the readers that are willing to pay from those who just are casual is the way to do it, probably.
Have to break some habits for that. Cosmo Macero, great to see you again on a Thursday.
All right, Mark, thanks.
Take care.